Today we're looking at something that's very easily accessible and the dangers very, very highly publicised, but still thousands of us are using them.
Do you really want to look like a chamois leather?
You can probably tell by this blue light on my face we're talking about sunbeds. Now, I decided to have a look into these after seeing the sun damage on my face. It wasn't a pretty sight.
Any freckles and things like that, it's all sun damage.
And I don't even use them. Now, every single year there are 65,000 reported cases of skin cancer in the UK. Nearly 2,000 of them are fatal, and it's thought around 200 could be down to sunbeds.
Sunbeds predominantly use ultraviolet A radiation. So they may technically say that, oh, this doesn't lead to skin cancer. But studies have shown that the sunbeds have a lot more radiation, even more than the natural radiation from the sun. So if you go saying that I'm there for 20 minutes, maybe 3 times a week, you're probably getting a year's worth of sunlight exposure within that week. And that is a lot of damage to the skin.
If you want to look like your granny within 10 years, go and use the sunbeds. They are a disaster. I mean, and we're now seeing the statistics coming through for skin cancer. There's been a huge increase in skin cancer on Merseyside that seems to be related to sunbed use. Before, skin cancer was one of those few conditions which was much more common in wealthier people who had holidays abroad and in the tropics and so on. And now it's become a classless condition.
I mean, there are
so pretty bad stuff so far, but can they ever be good for you?
There are far more health benefits to come from using a sunbed than there are health problems. It's just that as long as tanners are educated on how to obtain a safe tan, I think it's perfectly healthy.
Everywhere you go, there are sunbed salons opening up all the time. I've been into 2 who recommended that I go on one. But it's good to see that in some places there are quite strict restrictions.
There are people out there that shouldn't use sunbeds.
Would you let me use a sunbed?
We would advise you not to use a sunbed, no.
Why?
Because you've got ginger hair, pale, fair skin. You don't produce melanin, which is the vital sort of tanning ingredient required to tan.
It does look like you can't argue with the facts, though. The Department of Health says the government strongly advises against the use of sunbeds for cosmetic use. And only last week, Cancer Research UK says people under the age of 35 should think again. It says the younger people are when they start using sunbeds, the higher their risk of getting skin cancer. But will this put people off?
Sometimes I can go on 3 or 4 times a week, odd time maybe. If I'm going out on the weekend, I might go on twice in one day.
Why do you use them?
Just to look good.
Why do you think you look better?
I don't know, just see people who's a little bit brown and seem to look healthier. Dries out your spots. Clothes look better as well. Colours of the clothes stand out more. The skin just looks a bit healthier.
And does it not bother you when people are saying, you know, by going in the sun, by going on sunbeds, you know, you're actually not going to look that good when you're older?
A little bit, yeah, but you know, I'm worrying about now what I look like, not in the future.
But when that suntan has faded, remember the damage hasn't. The last word must go to one of the people who has to deal with that damage.
At the moment, most people say that I want to look good and feel healthy, the glowing skin. But actually, it damages your skin far more than developing skin cancer. And if you continue to use that kind of sunbed regularly during your younger age, your skin will age quicker than your real age, and you may look 60 when you're 40.
You've heard loads of different opinions on this, but the skin cancer expert has told me the only safe tan you can get is a spray tan. So I'm going to nip into that booth and get one done. And I just have to say as well, the irony that this thing I'm doing is all about looking good. Check me out, how good do I look in this? Right, you have to put all this stuff on your nails. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep this towel up so you don't see my boobs or my bum. Yeah, I'll be walking in sideways. Oh, my legs got off. Stop it. But you have to put all this on you so you don't get tan on your nails and stuff. So, yeah, oh God, I'm getting it everywhere. So, right now, there, I'm looking good. And in I go. Sideways. Oh, I'm scared. Right, get out now. Oh, I can't close this.